year strong is the key to being able to successfully meet and do those New Year's resolutions that you've always wanted to do. What does that mean? Have you ever had momentum where all of a sudden you become unstoppable? You do things that you never thought you could do before? It's because that momentum is pushing you forward. But a lot of times what we do is at the end of the year, we just slide through November and December, and then we hope that we're just going to start New Year's, January, with your best foot forward and succeed and create those New Year's resolutions. But they fall off the wayside, and we end up not being able to do that. And the reason why is because we got to get on the better side of momentum. So for 2016, we want to finish strong. And what I'm going to teach you is a quick little framework to be able to help you finish these next few weeks really strong so that you can finish those dreams that you wanted to in 2016 and kick off the year of 2017 on your best foot. So first, number one, what I want you to do is write down your goal that you want to do, that you want to complete for 2016, and maybe even push through 2017. So what is that goal that you want to be able to complete? Maybe it's losing weight, maybe it's getting in shape, maybe it's dropping sugar, whatever that is, or mending that relationship, talking to someone that you haven't talked to in a really long time to mend those wounds. What is that goal for you? What I want you to do right now is write it down. And then the next step is number two is once we got to go to the future. For example, you got to visualize. Visualize once you complete that goal, what is your life going to look like in the future? So if you do, or once you lose the weight, or once you kick sugar, or you mend that relationship, how's it going to help your life? How's your life going to be different? I want you to visualize it and write your new reality down. Create that reality greater than your current reality. That's how you're going to create some momentum to start putting one foot in front of the other. The other thing to do is flip it. If you don't reach that goal, what is your life going to look like? In 3 months, 6 months, in a year? Probably not different. You want to create momentum to create that goal. Visualize what your future will look like once you meet that goal. And if you don't meet that goal, the pain and suffering that will happen if you do not do it. You want to create pain with no change and pleasure with your visualization of the future. Step number 3, emotionally tie it. What does that mean? For example, when you are in this new future, what are the emotions that are going through your body? Really create this visualization with an emotional boost, with an emotional punch. But really, what is the emotion that you need in order to make this goal happen? Maybe it's courage to go into the gym, or discipline to cut out sugar, or being bold to be able to pick up that phone. What is the emotion that you want to muster up inside? Now, the way I muster up emotion is I think of someone else who has that emotion. Visualize that person. How do they walk? How do they talk? How do they breathe? How do they stand? Check out their body posture. Check out their breath. Is it shallow? Probably not. Is their voice high, or is it deep and subtle? So you want to make sure that the emotion you're calling out, pay attention to it in body posture. Because I can tell you, like, this is not courage. This is courage. It's strength. You need to start living the emotions in your body so that you can take action for that next step. That emotion is what's going to start creating momentum for you to start taking action. Because when you stand in an unstoppable position, you become unstoppable. Number 4, action items. So once you have your goal, you foresee it in the future through your visualization, you bind it with some emotion, then all of a sudden, let's just get down to it. What are your action items to do? Today, what do you need today to do to make this goal happen? Is it call the gym and find out pricing? Is it, if you want to kick sugar, is it going through your diet right now and figuring out the foods that this week you want to get rid of? What is it today that you're going to do to make that goal happen? this week. So what I want is every single day, today, this week, next week, and the following week until the end of 2016, what are your daily actions that you're going to do to make this goal happen? Do it on a checklist in your calendar, because there's nothing more satisfying than us as human beings doing our little checklist. You will then create responsibility to make this thing happen. And of course, number 5 is your results. Results are different than your future. Results are how on a daily basis is your life going to change with this goal once you create it. How are you going to keep these results so that you can live your life with heightened and sustained amounts of energy and vitality in 2016 strong? Use this framework to be able to just get one foot in front of the other for today, tomorrow, this week, and next week. And so what I'd like for you to do is visualize, bind it with some emotion, and go ahead and create action items. I'm Carrie Lee Smith. I will see you next week to help you figure out the next step for you to finish strong.